The Star Wars saga is full of iconic moments that defined the fate of the galaxy. One of the most crucial was Obi-Wan Kenobi's decision to leave Anakin Skywalker on Coruscant while he departed for Utapau to confront General Grievous. But what if Anakin had joined Obi-Wan on that mission? How would the fate of the galaxy have changed? The Jedi Council gathered in the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. The Galactic War was at its most critical point, and General Grievous, the leader of the Separatist forces, remained an unstoppable threat. The Council debated who should go to Utapau to confront him. Originally, the mission was assigned to Obi-Wan Kenobi, but in this scenario, the Council decided that Anakin Skywalker would accompany him. The decision was not taken lightly. Some Council members, like Yoda and Mace Windu, felt that Anakin was too close to Chancellor Palpatine, and that his loyalty might be divided. However, the urgency of eliminating Grievous was paramount, and Anakin was one of the most powerful warriors of the Jedi Order. Anakin, for his part, accepted the mission with determination. Though he felt that the Council did not fully trust him, this was an opportunity to prove his worth. Furthermore, the idea of fighting alongside Obi-Wan, his master and friend, comforted him. Together, they departed for Utapau in a starfighter, leaving behind Padme Amidala, who was pregnant and worried about her husband's future. During the journey to Utapau, Anakin and Obi-Wan reflected on the war and its consequences. Anakin, though emotionally unstable, found some solace in Obi-Wan's company. The latter, always pragmatic, tried to guide his former Padawan, reminding him of the importance of remaining calm and following the path of the Force. However, Anakin could not shake the feeling that something dark loomed over him. Meanwhile, on Coruscant, Chancellor Palpatine observed the Jedi's movements with growing concern. Anakin's absence complicated his plans, as he depended on the young Jedi's emotional vulnerability to turn him into his apprentice. Palpatine knew he had to act quickly if he wanted to ensure Anakin's fall to the dark side. Upon arriving at Utapau, Anakin and Obi-Wan found a desolate planet full of deep canyons and cities built into cliffs. The local leaders informed them that Grievous was hiding deep within the city, protected by an army of battle droids. The two Jedi ventured into the caverns, moving stealthily and using the Force to avoid detection. Anakin's presence proved crucial. His mastery of combat and connection with the Force allowed the Jedi to advance quickly, overcoming the Separatist defenses with ease. Obi-Wan, impressed by his former Padawan's skill, began to feel that perhaps the Council had underestimated Anakin. Finally, Anakin and Obi-Wan found General Grievous on an elevated platform within the caverns. The cyborg awaited them with his 4 lightsabers, ready for battle. Without wasting time, the Jedi attacked. The fight was intense. Grievous, with his superhuman speed and agility, was a formidable opponent. However, the combination of Anakin and Obi-Wan proved too much for him. Anakin, driven by his power and determination, managed to disarm Grievous, while Obi-Wan used the Force to weaken his armor. In a final move, Anakin crushed Grievous's mechanical chest with the Force, ending the Separatist leader once and for all. After Grievous's defeat, Anakin and Obi-Wan took a moment to recover. It was then that a familiar figure materialized before them. Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan's former master, manifested through the Force. Qui-Gon's appearance was both surprising and comforting. He spoke of the importance of staying true to the path of the light, especially in times of darkness. He warned them that the dark side was still a threat and that they needed to remain united to face it. Anakin, deeply moved by Qui-Gon's words, felt a renewed determination. Obi-Wan, for his part, found solace in his former master's wisdom. With Grievous defeated and Qui-Gon's words resonating in their minds, Anakin and Obi-Wan prepared to return to Coruscant. However, Anakin insisted that they needed to act quickly, as he felt that Chancellor Palpatine was in danger. Obi-Wan, though reluctant to leave Utapau without ensuring that everything was under control, agreed to accompany Anakin. Together, they departed for Coruscant, ready to face whatever awaited them. Upon arriving at Coruscant, Anakin and Obi-Wan went directly to Palpatine's office. There, the Chancellor attempted to manipulate Anakin, revealing his true identity as Darth Sidious. However, Anakin, strengthened by Qui-Gon's words and his success on Utapau, resisted the temptation of the dark side. The battle between Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Palpatine was epic. The Chancellor, using his Sith powers, unleashed Force lightning and fierce attacks, but the Jedi held firm. With each strike, Anakin remembered Qui-Gon's teachings and the principles of the Jedi. Finally, they managed to disarm Palpatine and defeat him, ensuring that he could no longer cause harm. However, just when it seemed that victory was secured, Palpatine, in a last desperate effort, activated Order 66. Through a coded message, he transmitted the order to the clones across the Republic's army. In a matter of seconds, the clone soldiers, who had fought alongside the Jedi for years, turned against their commanders. On battlefields across the galaxy, Jedi were betrayed and slain by those they had trusted. In Coruscant, Anakin and Obi-Wan felt the disturbance in the Force. The deaths of so many Jedi at once was a devastating blow. Anakin, overwhelmed by anger and pain, felt the dark side calling to him more strongly than ever. But Qui-Gon's words echoed in his mind, reminding him of the importance of staying true to the path of the light. Obi-Wan, though equally affected, remained steadfast, knowing they had to act quickly to stop Palpatine and restore order. Together, Anakin and Obi-Wan faced Palpatine once more. The Chancellor, now fully exposed as Darth Sidious, fought with all his Sith power. The battle was fierce, but the Jedi, strengthened by their determination and connection to the Force, managed to overcome their enemy. With one final effort, Anakin and Obi-Wan disarmed Palpatine and defeated him, ensuring he could no longer cause harm. News of Palpatine's defeat and the activation of Order 66 spread rapidly across the galaxy. With the Separatist leader dead and the Chancellor overthrown, the war came to an end. However, the cost was enormous. Many Jedi had fallen, and the Order was on the brink of collapse. Anakin was hailed as a hero, but the pain of the clones' betrayal left him deeply affected. The Jedi Council, recognizing his bravery and sacrifice, named him a Jedi Master. Padme, relieved and happy, gave birth to Luke and Leia in an atmosphere of peace and hope. The galaxy entered a new era. Without the shadow of the Empire, the star systems began working together to rebuild what the war had destroyed. Anakin, now a respected leader, dedicated his life to protecting peace and training a new generation of Jedi. Though the scars of Order 66's betrayal would never fully fade, hope prevailed, and the light side of the Force triumphed.